The following program is a part of Black Squirrel Entertainment.
Which artist released a surprise album?
And what celebrity just got their very own look-alike contest?
Making Can't Feel Like Hollywood. This is The Blurb. Welcome back. I'm your graciously good-natured, gifted, generous Glinda, Rocco Grassi.
And I'm your enthusiastic, eccentric, ever-lovable Elphaba, Nick Keller.
It has been I'm really glad that every week we've had for The Blurb, it has just been like good stuff to read. Like
Seriously,
we've had a lot of good information.
The last couple of weeks have been really good.
And this week's no joke. Like there's a lot more stuff happening. So I'm not gonna play around. Just like let's run into it.
Nope, definitely not.
Boo, boo.
Well, the Animation Guild and AMPTP reached a tentative deal for a new 3-year contract. The Guild has confirmed. TAG, which represents an estimated 5,000 artists, technicians, writers, and production workers in the animation industry, began bargaining with the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television. Producers on August 12th have continued intermittently since then. The master agreement expired in August but was extending while bargaining was underway. As with Hollywood's other recent labor negotiations, including the WGA and SAG-AFTRA bargaining that led to last year's historic double strike, a central issue for the Animation Guild was generative AI protections amid worries about potential job displacement. The Guild was also seeking higher pay and job security in a time where unemployment is high in the industry. AI might be able to kill us all someday, but it definitely couldn't have made How to Train Your Dragon.
It's always great to hear more and more about the SAG-AFTRA stuff.
Yeah, because it was so historic last year, and it did a lot of really good things.
It's important, because especially with all the AI stuff that's been happening, it's a good conversation.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it has been a magical weekend for Broadway fans as the long-awaited movie Wicked, starring Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande, has finally hit theaters. Wicked Part 1 amassed $114 million in ticket sales for the third best start of 2024, right behind Deadpool & Wolverine's $211 million and Inside Out 2's $154 million. It also beat out Beetlejuice and now has the 10th highest November opening ever. We're also holding space for the new Gladiator movie, which gained a $55 million opening day, as it had the release on the same day as Wicked. The duo, being called Glicked by the internet, has been a fun way to reminisce on the Barbenheimer era that feels like it's been centuries ago.
I like the idea of Glicked, but it's never going to be Barbenheimer.
We will never get a Barbenheimer.
No.
Again. You just had, it's like Brat, you just had to be there for that moment.
You really did. You really, really did.
So.
Well, speaking of movies, all 10 of the highest grossing movies of 2024 are sequels, with Inside Out 2, Deadpool & Wolverine, and Despicable Me 4 taking up the top 3 spots, marking the first time in 50 years that the entire top 10 is made up of follow-up titles, which we define as direct continuations. Not prequels, reboots, and films merely consisting of existing IP. At this time, Dune Part 2 and Godzilla & Kong: The New Empire round out the top 5, while the likes of Kung Fu Panda 4, Beetlejuice, Venom: The Last Dance, Bad Boys, Ride or Die, and Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes make up the rest of the list, according to Box Office Mojo. 2 of the entries made more than $1 billion, with Inside Out 2 and Deadpool & Wolverine pulling in about that. Kind of crazy when you consider that both of them landed on Disney Plus just only over 200 days after they were released in theaters.
These are all very solid sequels.
I know, all the top 10s, I don't think a single one of them I was like, this is awful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure. I gotta get through them.
Deadpool & Wolverine was such like a...
Oh my gosh, incredible.
Yeah.
Well, last week, fun fact, I felt like Paul Revere telling my friends that Kendrick had dropped. After a slew of singles being released throughout the year, we finally got an unexpected and entirely unannounced album release from the rapper Kendrick Lamar. After a video release at 11 o'clock on Friday, only 5 minutes later was the album GNX released. It contains one of the highly anticipated teaser songs, Squabble Up, and yet another teaser at another album released before the Super Bowl due to the lack of presence of yet another song from the teaser. The album features artists such as SZA and takes on Kendrick's disdain for the music industry as of recent. Now, fun fact for all you guys, every year Kendrick Lamar has dropped an album since 2010. Father John Misty has also released an album within a month's span. This recent album arrived on the same day as Father John Misty's 6th studio album, Mosh Mahana.
I love how you've just been obsessed with Father John.
I don't know what it is. I feel like I've been getting them like no one else has.
I need to listen to it just for you.
Yeah, no, I'll get you into it. It'll happen.
Well, former Nickelodeon producer Dan Schneider, the subject of the Investigation Discovery's Quiet on Set, The dark side of Kids TV has been given the green light to proceed with his defamation suit against Warner Brothers Discovery and the docuseries' producer. The ID series alleged that behind the scenes, underage stars and crew were treated inappropriately on TV sets run by Schneider. Nickelodeon and Schneider, a former child actor turned producer, parted ways in mid-2018 after a 25-year working relationship. The decision not to extend Schneider's deal at the studio also followed an investigation by the parent Viacom CBS that claimed abusive behavior by the prolific TV creator toward people he worked with on set. The judge of the Los Angeles Superior Court dismissed a bid by Warner Brothers Discovery and Maxine Productions to have the lawsuit tossed out. We here at the Blurb are hoping that the justice gets served to those who deserve it.
It is, yeah, it's just a messy situation.
Yeah, I remember watching it. It was really hard to watch.
Yeah.
It's really important that it got out there.
It's a really sad but important discussion to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, ending on a happier note, the biggest event of the year musically is back. Coachella, the California Music Festival, has announced their lineup early this year. The headliners are the iconic pop star Lady Gaga, pop punk band Green Day, and the genre-bending Post Malone. Other artists to appear in this lineup are Clairo, Charlie XCX, Benson Boone, Mustard, Megan Thee Stallion, T-Pain, Misfits, and plenty more. This year, the desert artwork and decorations that are a staple to the festival will be designed by the rapper Travis Scott. You can buy tickets now, and the festival will be 2 weekends, April 11th through the 13th, and the 18th through the 20th. If you can't afford tickets, there will be potentially a YouTube live stream, as this has happened the last few years and has been at least my form of watching the event.
Are you kidding? Nobody's gonna be able to afford it. Unless
Nope.
You're like Hollywood elite. You're
We are college students. We don't have.
Yeah, no.
We don't have Coachella money. I barely have food money. So. Well, don't go anywhere, because after the break, our cast is getting wickedly excited to chat about stage-to-film musicals.
What's good, gang? It's Behind the Blurb time. The only segment where you see not one, but two Sonatos. I say that because you saw Sophia Sonato behind the Blurb, and now, today, you get to see her younger brother, who is equally as entertaining. So please welcome Vinny Sonato.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's me. I do that. That's me.
Okay. Chill for a minute, dude. Nah, I'm just playing. Dude, what's up, man? How you been? How have you been?
Been doing really good. Been doing a lot of stuff, you know.
Doing a lot of stuff.
Excited to be here. Really excited to be here.
Yeah. It's really cool that you joined the show and just joined student media, and that you've succeeded, Sophia. Sophia's was a lot of fun. So you have some big shoes to fill.
Oh yeah,
With this.
absolutely.
So with that being said, let's go and get this started. So so this is your first semester on the Blurb. You're one of our little baby rookies.
Yeah.
So with that being said, so far, how do you like it, and what made you want to be a part of it?
I've learned so much. Just want to start off with that. I think doing student media and getting so much involved with it has gotten me to expand my knowledge on digital media production and TV and filming and all that stuff. And I think the Blurb is a great example of that. I've been loving contributing to that. And I think, yeah, been doing a lot of stuff. I'm really loving it so far. And I got into this specifically because Sophia did tell me about it. And I wanted to do the Blurb because I needed an outlet to talk about music. And this is definitely that outlet. Been in pretty much almost every single music block this show's had. So, yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. I definitely appreciate it. Mm-hmm. You know, so with that being said, now that you've talked about why you got on it, I want you to kind of talk about some stuff that you mentioned while you were on it. So with that being said, I want to ask you, what is so far your favorite moment of the entire show?
Oh man, I would say the blind karaoke that I hosted towards the beginning of the season. Mainly because A, again, music, I love music, and it was really fun putting that challenge on people, but B, that was really where I got to kind of match people's energy, get to know everyone. I didn't even know everyone's names at the time when I was doing the karaoke, but it was really fun. I got to know everyone, and now I get to know a cool cast, which is the Blurb. I love the people on the Blurb. They're all really awesome.
Dude, appreciate that, man. Dude, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. You've come to a great place to talk about music. We are a very music avid show. In fact, you know, we are all about that here on the Blurb, as I mentioned, and you seem like a very musical kind of guy. You seem like you'd be able to sell out some tickets on at some pavilions.
Maybe. I don't know.
I can see you doing a Tyler, the Creator tribute concert.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, speaking of celebrities like Tyler, the Creator, hopefully that didn't spoil the answer to this next question, but if you had to be a celebrity for a day, who would that be?
Well, I mean, I gotta pick my glorious king, Tyler Gregory Okonma, born on March 6, 1991 in Hawthorne, California. Tyler, the Creator. I mean, I'm obsessed with that dude, and I want to know what his life is like. I feel like, because I watch him all the time, and like I listen to his music all the time, but getting to like see a day in his life would be absolutely awesome.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know much about Tyler myself, but I know that he's very talented. I know that he has a big, big fan base. And I also know that he's coming to the Q, I think July 16th this year. I think he's coming to Cleveland in July.
Hopefully I can get tickets for that. I know those sell out like really quick, so.
Yeah, go to SeatGeek, man.
We'll
Look that up. My next question for you is going to be one that I am not so sure if you will like or not.
Oh boy.
I want you to tell me, who is the superior Sonato and why is it Sophia?
Okay. Next question. This is false. This is slander against my name. I refuse to answer because that is not a real question.
Dang it. I wonder how Sophia's reacting in the control room right now. Hi, future Sophia.
Hi.
Vinny Sonato, everybody. We'll be right back with more programming.
So if you care to find me, look to the couch corner. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to talk about movie musicals, specifically the ones that started on stage and were later made into blockbuster films.
That was beautiful.
You guys have nothing to say about that?
That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that was nice.
I worked very hard on that.
You cooked. You did cook.
So while we're here, let's talk about the Wicked movie that I haven't seen yet.
I haven't seen it yet either.
I'm seeing it Saturday. I'm excited.
I'm also seeing it Saturday.
Oh, really?
With
Sweet.
me Mod today.
I'm seeing
I
it
bought
with
us
my
matching
sister.
shirts.
Aw. Cute.
I'm very excited.
I think
Peter saw it.
I think Peter's
Yeah,
the only one
so
who's
did
seen
Des.
it.
I saw
oh,
it
did
too.
you see it?
Yeah.
What'd you guys think about it?
It was amazing. I was kind of like iffy on Ariana Grande's like casting in it because like I was like she hasn't been on Broadway in such a long time because she was in Broadway when she was like 14.
Yeah, that's how she got her start.
Yeah,
13, the musical.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
but it's been such a long time, and I was just like, I don't know if she still has it in her. But oh my, it was just an amazing. Like I haven't had a movie theater like clap at the end of a movie in a long time. They clapped at the end of that.
Theater kid never leaves you, man. It always stays
Yeah.
in there.
Peter, I know you cried.
Yeah, during Defying Gravity especially.
Me too.
Did you guys have like any issues with people singing in your theater?
No. I
Oh,
had
thank
this
God.
one little boy though who looked at his mom like right behind me and was just like, why do they keep singing?
That's funny.
Vibe. You know what?
He was not holding space for Defying Gravity.
Oh, he doesn't want to do it with me.
That was crazy. Wait,
What? Oh.
wait, I'll do the
We're holding space.
Holding
holding
space.
space. So let's move on. I want to talk about the Hairspray movie for a minute.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
I really like the Hairspray movie. I especially like, I like Without Love. That's my favorite song, I think.
Yes.
I actually auditioned for one of my high school musicals for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
I was also in Hairspray in high school.
Were you?
I
Oh, wow.
was Pretty Pingleton, Penny's mom. So I had to yell some interesting things.
Oh, that's so cool.
Queen Latifah was really good
Yes.
in this movie, like interpretation. She did
Yeah.
an amazing job.
Yeah, I thought
phenomenal.
that everybody in the movie version, they ended up casting very well.
I know I've seen the movie, but it was so long ago that I don't really remember. I just remember like the soundtrack. 'Cause
Same
I
here.
have the soundtrack. I don't really remember the movie though.
Yeah. Well, what about Mamma Mia?
Oh, Mamma Mia is good.
I love
I like
Mamma
Mamma
Mia.
Mia a lot.
See, I know some people
I've never seen it.
will sit here and be like, the movie sucks, but I disagree.
Although that wasn't like, wait, was that ever like an on-Broadway musical? Wasn't it just straight to movie?
No, it was
It came out in the 90s.
Yeah, it was West End came out with it first, I
Oh,
believe,
oh.
and then
If you listen to the
came-
soundtrack, they're all British.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
from the Broadway or the like the actual stage version. They're all British, so.
I know it's a lot of ABBA.
It's all ABBA.
Like, yeah.
It's,
Is it all
it's only
ABBA?
ABBA.
Yeah, I really like Mamma Mia though, the movie.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
I think that everybody in that was also really greatly cast. Meryl Streep,
The love of my life.
that woman, she can part the sea like she's Moses.
I heard that they were like drunk during the entire filming of
I
the
believe
movie.
that.
Really? I can see it.
Because they were
it.
like so nervous. I heard that they drank just copious amounts of alcohol to actually get through filming.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like filmed in Greece. Like, if I was in Greece filming a movie, I would
I was
also
gonna say,
be
like,
drinking
Yeah.
heavily. So,
Yeah.
Well, how did we feel about the Dear Evan Hansen movie?
I never actually saw it because I don't like the musical.
I mean,
That's a
So-
valid argument. I'm gonna come out as a Dear Evan Hansen fan.
I am also a Dear Evan
Don't get me
Hansen.
wrong, the music is good. I just have
Yeah.
problems with the
Evan
message.
Hansen's an awful
The s-
person.
Yeah,
story and
I
the
have
message
problems
is
with him having no consequences.
The movie
Yeah.
just, I don't like how they took out songs and then they put like weird original ones in there that weren't even that good.
Oh, I didn't even know
what,
that.
what I don't like about the movie is
Ben
that
Platt's old.
yeah, Ben Platt didn't give someone else a chance to play Evan Hansen. Like, dude, you've been Evan Hansen on Broadway for how long? Like, retire.
The
Yeah.
perm.
Well, to be fair, I doubt that
The
was
perm is crazy.
like the perm.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
got a perm?
Retire.
If you look, I mean,
Oh.
it's not very, like, it's just like a curly afro basically on his head. And it looks
Yeah.
so bad because they were trying to make him look younger. And it just doesn't work because he's like this 30-year-old man playing a 16-year-old.
Yeah. What do we think about the End of the Woods movie?
Love.
I've
I
never
loved
seen
it.
I haven't actually seen it.
I've
I went to
it.
Playhouse and I saw a production of it. Cleveland State did one, and I really love it. End of the Woods is another
I
one
have
of my
not
favorite
seen that.
musicals.
I've seen the movie. I haven't seen the production of it, but I loved the movie of it because like Anna Kendrick was just so good in it, and Meryl Streep again.
My favorite song from
Yeah.
Into the Woods, both from the movie and the stage presence, is
Agony.
Agony!
Agony!
Yes! Agony is such a good
Love
song.
it.
Agony.
Yeah, it's so
Oh my god.
I really like this one. Tick Tick Boom.
Oh my gosh.
Tic
yes.
Tac Boom was really good.
Andrew Garfield.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say
god.
Tic Tac Boom, and then on top of that, Rent, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think goes like in the.
Yeah.
I actually didn't know Tick Tick Boom was a thing until the movie came out.
Really?
Same.
And I think that it was very well translated into a film.
And it was so well done, and Andrew Garfield learned how to sing for this movie.
He got snubbed
Like,
from an Oscar.
Yeah.
no,
I'm
he
gonna say it.
deserved it. Yeah.
My
Like,
favorite. Oh, sorry, you go.
just like he, Lin-Manuel Miranda came to Andrew Garfield and he's like, "Hey, I'm making this movie. Can you sing?" And Andrew Garfield's like, "How long will it be until we're in production? 2 years. I can learn."
Well, he found out his like they had the same like masseuse or something like that.
Yeah.
And his masseuse was like, "Oh, Andrew Garfield would be great for this." And like, he's like, "Can he sing?" No, but
However,
Andrew Garfield did a phenomenal job. Like that
really
man.
I saw like a side-by-side comparison of like the mannerisms between Andrew Garfield and Jonathan Larson, and it was like scary.
Yeah, he like really matched. well.
Yeah. So does that anybody? Do you guys have like a favorite like movie musical?
Ooh.
Mamma Mia.
Little Shop of Horrors.
I would say, oh, that's a good one. I would say, well, I mean, this was a movie first, but I would say West Side Story.
That's my favorite. I
For
love
sure.
West Side Story.
I love West Side Story so much. Oh my god.
I actually think I like
Classic.
the newer Steven Spielberg one. better.
Really?
Yeah.
What about you, Peter?
For me, probably that, Wicked, and Tick Tick Boom.
Yeah.
Really good.
Well,
Trinity.
nobody
Yes.
in all of the Blurb, no producer
Jesus.
that there is or was, is ever going to stop us from chatting about concerts we've been to. Stay tuned.
I don't remember how it started. Our back and forth. Victory. Fumble. Repeat. it always came back.
Dad!
Okay, here we go, throw it!
Yeah.
You probably don't remember what you told me,
That was perfect.
but I heard every word.
Nice.
Many Olympians have launched their careers at Kent State University. In track and field, veteran coach Nathan Fanger has propelled 2 star athletes to the Summer Games. Following in their powerful footsteps is Olympic hopeful Gabby Bailey. Gabby's high school coach knew Kent State would be a perfect home for the Jamaican star after seeing the success of one of his former athletes, Olympian Daniil Thomas Dodd.
Kent is a good place to grow because the environment here is unmatched compared to other schools. It's not just a good place for athletes, it's a good place for everybody. Everybody feels supported here.
Coach Fanger helps Gabby grow athletically and academically.
We want to go win conference championships and we want to see people's success outside of track and field, but to get there, you've got to be able to be supportive through the whole process, right? I'm there essentially 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
It's like an experience that you probably won't get anywhere else. And it's just a feeling of being welcome all the time.
Kent State University's Marcello Fantoni has served on the scientific committee of the Palace of Versailles for the past decade. Through this prestigious position, Fantoni creates worldwide connections, helping Kent State students and faculty realize one-of-a-kind global experiences.
Today, Kent State University is a global university. We have a presence in every single continent of this planet. If we send our Ohio students all over the world and bring their experiences back, we create the conditions in Ohio for a much healthier and stronger development of the entire state. When you come back and you have more tools in your brain, more options for solutions, you are a more talented, a more versatile professional. And this is what the market wants today. The future of higher education is global.
Everyone here has a favorite music artist, but were you lucky enough to see them in concert? These cast members have. And now we're gonna brag about it and make you feel insane concert envy. So,
That's real.
Yeah, so for me, I'm just gonna quickly go through it. Saw Taylor Swift when I was 13, One Direction twice, Fall Out Boy, Demi Lovato, Panic at the Disco, 21 Pilots, Avril Lavigne, Niall Horan, Rob Zombie, Alice Cooper, and P-Fest. We could actually talk about them later. I just kind of want to let everyone kind of fire off theirs.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Appreciate
Sure.
that.
Troye Sivan, Charlie XCX, Bruno Mars, The 1975, Bleachers, John Mayer, Hozier, Noah Kahn, Gregorian Eisenkopf, Harry Styles, Grateful Dead, 21 Pilots, Childish Gambino, Willow, Mitski, and a lot more that I didn't put.
I want to see Harry Styles so bad.
It's incredible.
Me too. We all do. We all do.
My list is much smaller compared to you guys, but I also went to the Sweat Tour. We were both.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, yeah, we ran into each other.
Crazy. Who would have thought?
I went to Penny of the Disco. I went to Wallows, which was really good, and I saw Youngblood.
Ooh, good one. That's a good one.
Fire. I can respect that list, Nick.
Coleman cameo.
Coleman appearance.
Yeah,
by the way.
hi everybody. My
Behind the Blurb?
My live debut
Yeah.
discussion appearances.
You're
shown
about
on
to
here.
find out why here with this
All right.
hefty list.
All right, here we go. So for starters, I saw Styx 5 times. I saw REO Speedwagon 4 times. I saw Foreigner 3 times. Counting this Saturday, I'm going to see the original founding singer, Lou Gramm. I saw Chris Stapleton, Kenny Chesney, Third Eye Blind, Train, Chicago and Earth, Wind & Fire, 21 Pilots, also Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper, Avril Lavigne, Pete Best, Post Malone, Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, everybody at the Outlaw Music Festival, and I could go on all day, but I should stop here.
Goodness
Vinny,
gracious.
who all did you see?
That's Peter.
I'm Peter.
That's the third. So Peter,
Okay,
I met Peter.
Olivia
Our
Rodrigo,
showrunner.
Bruce Springsteen, Bo Deeds, Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Spoon, Fantastic Cat, Chris Isaac, the Taylor Swift Eras Tour film. Yes, that counts.
Yeah, I also saw Spoon. It was in my my kitchen, actually.
Oh, really?
Found
I
Nice.
should not have gotten as many laughs as it did.
This just in, Spoon founding kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, so now let's get into like actually talking about. So what was some of your guys' like favorite concerts that you went to, like of the ones that was listed?
That's always like the hardest question.
Should we just like go down the line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start with you.
Oh.
You're the host.
Okay. Let's do top 3 if it's too difficult.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Okay, so for me, I mean, I'm a big One Direction girly, so I would probably put like the second time I saw them at my number 1 because I went with my best friend, and that was really cool. Number 2, probably 21 Pilots because I've been a fan of them since I was 14, and like I finally got to see them for the Clancy tour this for the first ever time, and I was very emotional.
Yeah, TOP is on my bucket list.
Oh my god, it was insane. And number 3, probably Rob Zombie and Alice Cooper because they had the most theatrical like show, and that was at Blossom. So yeah.
Absolutely based. As for me, you know, like as I mentioned, and as some of you may have known,
Many.
big classic rock guy. Obviously, my 2 favorite bands are Styx and REO Speedwagon. I was specifically my favorite show is back in August of 2023. I saw them in Canton at the Stark County Fair. I dressed up as a Mr. Roboto from the Mr. Roboto music video. The entire crowd surrounding me was like all up on me, and I got Tommy Shaw, the lead guitarist, to speak to me. Like
I've seen
during
the mask.
It was a
during
really
fooling
cool
yourself,
mask.
and then of course, you know, another big one I like to mention is I saw REO Speedwagon and Train together. They both co-headlined the summer road trip tour, and that was really fun because that was like those are like 2 bands that you don't really see together. It was a very interesting grouping, but seeing them together, it makes a lot of sense to why they are.
And they
together
brought
like
they brought Kevin Cronin out for one of the Train's like songs too, which was really cool.
Yeah, during Meet Virginia, they had in a Joker cover by Steve Miller, and then Kevin Cronin came out, and I screamed at the top of my lungs.
Oh my
Emery
god!
can back me up on that. I was so
my
excited.
poor ears.
But yeah, those are just a few of the plenty I went through. Peter, what would you say is yours?
For me, Bruce Springsteen, because I loved his music since I was like a little kid.
That's a good one.
And I finally got like to like see him and the E Street Band tour like last year, and that was like one of the best concerts I've been to. And then Olivia Rodrigo, I had a blast with that, especially when she.
I bet that was a good concert.
Oh, it was, and let's see, especially when she played "Can't Catch Me Now," because that was the one song I was like, she has to play this. She has to play this.
Wow. How recent was that song when she played it?
How recent?
Really, I don't know when you saw her. Was it like this tour? Or I don't...
The Guts tour.
Okay, yeah. That's wild. That's cool.
And then lastly, Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Like I forgot how many times I saw them, but I just love their music, especially Carol of the Bells. I just like jam out to that every time like they play it.
See, for it being like such a Cleveland staple, I've yet to actually see Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Me too.
Really?
I'm sure it'd be awesome though.
Yeah.
I bet it was cool.
Guess we're going this winter. Crazy.
Field trip.
Do you wanna?
Oh sure, I'll go.
Yeah.
I would say if we're doing top 3, yes.
Yeah.
Wallows was the Sweat Tour is my favorite, followed by Wallows, followed by I'm Sorry Youngblood, Panic at the Disco.
Ooh.
Specifically because I listened to Panic for a long time and a lot of the songs were really hyped to hear live.
That's real.
Youngblood was a great concert. I'm not saying it's not my favorite. Like I just like those are just like I don't know.
What about you, Rocco?
That's wild. Oh gosh. I don't know. I've been very lucky to have gone to wonderful concerts. I think Bruno Mars is probably my favorite for the experience of it, because like everything went like exactly planned, and I really liked the fact that for the concert they had that you couldn't access your phones, which I think is something that a lot more artists should kind of like implement, because I feel like I always get so worried about like getting the moment and making sure I like have a video or a photo, and it's like I sometimes try to live in the moment, and there's that FOMO, and I think it's really good that everyone just shuts off their phones, lives in the moment, and I loved it. It was great. It's unforgettable. And I also when that was in Las Vegas. I also saw Grateful Dead at the Sphere there, which
that
is
sounds
The
amazing.
Sphere's on my bucket list
it is
too.
an incredibly, and it's like they're like the band you should see there, and it was incredible. I mean, it is unreal how visually stunning it is.
I didn't know you were a Deadhead, Rocco.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like him because I was listening to a lot of John Mayer, and I kind of built around him, and he did stuff with Grateful Dead and Dead and Company, so that was a big part of it. And then my third one's really hard. I really like the 1975, but I think it would probably be Harry Styles. He is such a performer, and he knows how to do a show. But yeah.
Do you guys have a least favorite?
No, I loved all the ones I went to.
Here's my thing. I do have a least favorite, but it's not because of the experience of the artist itself. It's just because like it's just kind of because of like the vibe that he brought on. I'm not gonna lie, when I saw Bob Dylan, here's the thing, very talented man, but I'm gonna be completely honest, he was so boring right before Willie Nelson came on at the Outlaw Music Festival. Again, very talented man,
He's
but
an
like
old man.
yeah, and I'm not knocking that against him. It's just not for me. It was very mono. He's also very hard to understand what he's singing.
He's not like the conventional like good singer, you know? Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like he's a good artist. I love his stuff and I like his music. But it's like I feel like there's like that piece of it where it's like I don't know.
Yeah, extremely talented though.
I do want to say with like one concert, I didn't necessarily dislike it, but I think it was interesting because I went to Andrew Bird and I really liked a lot of his like stuff, kind of like some of his certain songs. And I wasn't my favorite because I didn't know a lot of his stuff. But going back to it, if I was able to, I feel like I'd like it a lot more, like knowing his songs now.
Yeah, that's fair. Like a retrospective kind of thing.
For sure.
But yeah, well, that was that. Hopefully we'll see some new artists here soon. But Nick, you totally could win the celebrity lookalike contest for Kick Honor. Well, maybe not. Anyway, after the break, we cast the cast as celebrities and then talk about how celebrity lookalike competitions are taking the nation by storm.
Will spend 15 minutes watching online videos like this one.
Brushing for 2 minutes now can save your child from severe tooth pain later. 2 minutes, twice a day. They have the time.
At Kent State University, we want all students to develop a global perspective. And with more than 200 study abroad programs in 60 countries, there are many opportunities. One is found in the Central African country of Rwanda, where students connect with survivors of the 1994 genocide.
We're learning about the reconciliation process. Rwanda sort of took a very community-based approach to how they recovered.
In January, a group of Kent State student athletes traveled to Rwanda, where they organized a soccer camp for children.
While we were there, we got to work with kids and spread our knowledge about sports.
And we brought shoes, cleats, soccer balls for everybody.
It was a transformational experience.
The people of Rwanda were full of joy. They were also full of excitement in life.
I think the big thing that I'm going to take home personally from the experience is perspective. There's not just one way to do things.
This was unlike any other academic experience I've ever had.
I feel like her heartbeat is like same speed as mine. And I think we have this like deep connection, this heart connection in her heart, that there's room for me and Mom. When I'm holding her, it makes me feel calmer. It's a sensory thing. It's a thing with Asperger's.
She's really good with Anya. I've seen adults react to my daughter when she has meltdowns like she's from a different planet. And this little animal just sat next to my child and was just like, you know, it's gonna be cool. She's my superhero. Good job, kitty cat. When we adopted Lucky, we discovered all the wonderful things that make her unique.
Lucky's a little bit of a lot of things, but mostly she's pure love.
At Kent State University, student athletes from around the world find their home away from home.
My dream has always been to come to the United States and play basketball on a college level.
I'm gonna be the first graduate in my family. It's a big thing for me.
The faculty members here at Kent State are incredible.
I feel like Kent State, it has all the opportunity in the world.
Northeast Ohio is the ideal place for them to excel athletically and academically. From the moment they arrive, students are surrounded by a network of support that helps them thrive and achieve their dreams.
We are a family, so helping each other out is one of the most important things.
Straight away, I knew I had people that I could count on. As soon as I got here, between coaches, friends that I met pretty early on, I feel like this is a second home now.
This is the place. This is it. Coach Starkey, he always asks about how you're doing.
Our coaches are so supportive. They make you better athletes, and so many of those qualities are transferable. You're going to come out of here being a successful student athlete.
Hey guys, it's me, Joe Jonas. I'm just kidding. It's me, Rocco. I almost had you fooled, huh? Well, around the world, we've had celebrity lookalike competitions happening, and we've got a lot to say about them. Not only that, but we'll be casting the cast for celebrities they might have a chance at winning the lookalike contest for. First, let's discuss some of the recent competitions happening around the world. First of all, I'd like to start with the first one that kind of happened that really got this trend going is the Timothée Chalamet lookalike competition in New York City, where Timothée Chalamet actually showed up.
That kind of kicked off this whole thing.
Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like you see it on a flyer in New York City and you're like, that's probably not going to happen, and then it actually happens. You're like, oh, okay, cool, that's going.
Everyone, like, within a 5-mile radius shows up.
I love New York City.
All the twinks within a 5-mile radius.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I saw a TikTok that was just like, does anyone in New York have a job at this point? Because there's so many lookalike contests happening in New York right now.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's just what the unemployment life is. You just do anything that does not involve making money.
This economy. I mean, if
Timmy
you
showing up is hilarious.
Yeah.
That is funny.
If you win the competition, I think you like got some sum of money.
It was like $5 and a nickel or something. It was like the sum of money was like a bucket hat and a voucher for a lottery ticket.
Well, no, I think like the other ones actually had like not the Timmy one, but.
Cash prizes, you mean?
I think like $50.
They were like, the ones I read had like meme level low prices, like lottery ticket and like bucket hat and stuff. Shout out Vinny.
That's me.
I still gotta give you your bucket hat back. That'll happen.
Oh yeah, you do.
But I should have prefaced, how much do we know about these lookalike competitions?
A decent amount.
I don't know when they're happening. I just see that they happen, and I'm like, oh, this person got one.
Right. I would like to mention the Jeremy Allen White lookalike competition that happened in Chicago. I think it was really bad. From what I remember seeing, none of them looked like Jeremy Allen White. I did respect the people that dressed up as the Shameless Jeremy Allen White.
Yeah.
Oh,
and not
Lip
just
Gallagher.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Instead of like the bear. But
Yeah.
Right.
The Zayn Malik one was horrible, just
bad.
abysmal. Like anyone that like had like slick back hair that showed up and called it a day. Like, but then again, no one can look like Zayn. Kind of like no one can look like
your worst looking ex looked in the mirror and said,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Right.
Kind of like how no one can look like Zendaya either.
Oh, yeah.
honestly.
Yeah.
There's just people that can't be replicated.
I'm glad you mentioned that because Des had mentioned there being a Zendaya lookalike competition.
Yeah, this happened a few days ago. I saw it on TikTok. And this girl who won, like, white girl, did not look anything like Zendaya at all.
She was white?
I'm pretty sure she was white. She looked white.
Oh, no.
That's
And
bad.
like she got like the sash that says Zendaya on it or something like that.
That's
it was
crazy,
really
like the happy
sash.
birthday.
Yeah, like a happy birthday sash basically. It was
Miss
really
America.
bad.
Miss Zendaya.
But what about ones that like actually like they looked like them, like the Glenn Powell one?
Yeah, the Glenn Powell one I didn't think was too horrible.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it had a good prize where it was the winner. Glenn Powell actually had gone on to say he couldn't be there, but there was the prize of having their family cameo in the movie.
Glenn Powell showed up to the contest too.
Did he eventually show up?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I think I saw people on TikTok were talking about they were like holding Brisket, his dog.
His mom was the judge, I think.
Oh, really?
what?
Yeah.
Aw.
You learn new things every day.
Yeah.
Dang. That's wild. Well, if there was a celebrity competition, guys, I would like to rotate around and just ask, who would you guys like to see?
Kit Connor.
Oh, so you. Right,
I don't
Emery?
look anything like Kit Connor.
Yeah.
No.
I am. Ooh, God. Okay, so I want a redo of the Harry Styles one because that one was terrible.
There was a Harry Styles one?
Yeah, there was. It was horrible. But
I believe
sorry.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's
Honestly, Harry Styles probably.
Yeah.
That's fair.
You want to know something? I'd be interested in like a Donald Glover.
Donald Glover.
I feel like that would be
crazy.
interesting.
I'd be present.
I would too.
You'd win, actually.
Well,
let's get to our cast the cast.
Yeah, I was gonna say for
Yeah.
part 2, we're going to be casting the cast in our celebrity lookalikes. Sorry, production, but you guys are not in this one, so we're just gonna be running through cast for now.
Rip.
Except for Coleman, he's in this.
Except for Coleman. Sorry.
Coleman is.
He was in the show,
all-knowing.
so
Yes.
it's clear. But yeah, who wants to start it? I feel bad because my name's the first. So
You can
I'm
go
like-
first. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
fine.
ahead.
Well, for my list, it's Johnny Depp, Russell Crowe, as in the older version of me. I could do Gladiator, but Russell Crowe could never do the Blurb. is that you, Nick?
I did say that,
I
yes.
love that you gassed me up. And also young Harrison Ford.
I said it once and I'll say it again. I said it last cast the cast.
That's real. Thank
Young
you.
Harrison Ford.
Thank you. Current Brendan Fraser as well.
Yeah.
So that's wild. I love it.
I
love
have a
it.
feeling that Nick would look like Jake Johnson.
Oh.
I just
That made
you
me so
give
happy.
you give the vibe of Jake
Yeah.
Johnson, and I love it.
I can see that.
A lot of the ones I said were very like first thought. Yeah, I see it. And I said Nick Kroll for yours.
Yeah.
and I don't know if it was because of the name or anything.
I don't know, but I honestly,
He has a
it's
nose.
not.
He has
It's
a
not?
nose.
Awful.
Right. Like it's not my worst pick.
It could be worse.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've also been told a couple times before that I look like Aaron Taylor Johnson, but specifically from the Kick-Ass movies.
So like young.
Yeah, young
Okay.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on.
So
thank you.
when you like originally said that, I didn't see it, but when I saw that photo, I'm like, okay, heard.
There's one of him wearing glasses that are very similar to mine, and that's the one that I often get compared to.
That's wild.
Yeah.
This was always a lot. It was also when I was running through this, it was so much more difficult than I thought. I was like trying to whip up
Yeah.
celebrities. I was like, oh.
For Des, I thought Ella Purnell from
That makes
Fallout.
sense.
Also
I see.
from Yellow Jackets. Also, she was in. She has a new show out. I forget the name of the show.
I feel honored. She's so beautiful.
You got the
Isn't
jaw.
she so pretty?
Oh yeah, you doing
That's
the
stone.
Yeah.
Her.
You guys have a very
You're locked
similar
in.
face. I think that's why I thought of it.
Yeah. The face structure. I think there's a lot of face structure for my picks.
I also thought Freya Allen, who plays Ciri in The Witcher, and also she was in Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I also thought
Oh,
you
that
guys
one,
had a very
yeah.
similar face too.
Yeah.
Similar hairstyle, like
Yeah,
even.
definitely. You guys have very similar hair and face structure,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah, I agree.
Crazy. I mean, you might be her.
I mean, who knows?
Are you
I've
gonna
never
ask
seen you
for
and her in
any
the same
food?
room.
Bits off of an mask.
Oh my god, you're Irish?
Anyway.
For Sam, we said Brie Larson and Allison Brie.
Lots of Brie.
Allison Brie, I am very passionate about.
I didn't want to say Allison Brie because I know her to have the Stan account for Community, so I didn't just want to be like, oh, they have a Community fan account, so that's got to be it. But
I don't know.
I get it. No, I kind of
I
get
think, I don't know. I just think that, I mean, not really look alike, but they have very similar personalities.
Yeah,
Also, Sam
yeah.
loves Allison Brie.
it. Yeah, yeah. That's real.
And Brie Larson is just a very, they do look pretty similar.
I agree.
They have the same hair,
Yeah, it's the hair, I think.
except
I think
Brie
it's.
Larson just cut her hair.
I
But
think it's just the hair for me for Brie Larson. I don't see it.
That's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah. For Anne-Marie, Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. Someone, one of our previous cast members, cast me as that for a Cast the Cast, and I think something in me awakened that day.
That's real. I get it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You guys have the same smile, I feel.
Yeah.
For Vinny.
Yeah.
What do we think about
So
Timmy Turner.
Timmy
'Cause
Turner's
he always
one
has
of
that
them.
hat.
Timmy Turner's
He
one of them
always
that I
has
got.
that hat.
I've gotten the guy who plays Georgie Cooper.
Oh,
and
Montana Jordan.
Montana Jordan, and I've
Yeah.
also gotten Babytron before.
Baby who?
Babytron, like the artist.
Oh.
I don't know why I've been called Babytron, but yeah, those are who I've gotten. But
I could say it might be the hair. I don't know.
might be the hair.
Whipping it up. Well, that was great, guys.
That was a lot of fun.
If you thought that we had some famous facial lookalikes, feel free to let us know on the socials. We'd give it our best guess, just like in our game. After the break, the cast goes into a Celebrity Guess Who marathon.
Say with me, imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now. No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more. So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child. So let's join hands, book people unite, unearth hidden passion. To motivate some magic, to change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall, and make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first that helps to change a life.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Good morning. Hope you all had a good weekend and are ready to be inspired. One quick thing I want to remind you guys to be studying.
Major key alert. Did you just look at your phone while you was in class? You played yourself.
Today we're talking about inspirational quotes.
You want to get that paper? You better turn in that paper and get an A+. That's a major key. Another one. Mogul talk. You want to reach the mountaintop? You got to go hard. To succeed, you have to believe. Stay focused. Fly higher than the eagle. Don't ever play yourself. The key is to make it, so make it.
Louise, can you give me an example of an inspirational quote from recent history?
Don't play yourself. The key is to make it.
And who said that?
I did. Now that's a major key alert.
Learn the real major keys to getting to college at getschool.com.
I got you. Oh, yeah, I got him.
That stupid controller froze again.
You're only saying that because you're losing.
Bet you bought the cheap one.
My controller is junk too. Is this even real?
You're spending less, so...
Yeah? We'll just buy it again?
Smart kids.
Who are you?
Or what are you?
Hey, I was wondering if you guys wanted any... OMG, it's McGruff.
Yes, I am.
He's not my Uncle McGruff, the crime dog. He's an imposter. He's a fake. Oh!
I am McGruff the crime dog. He is the fake. And so is that controller you're holding. It's gonna break. And that, Pops...
Could blow up in your face.
That's right, Scruff. Let's take a bite out of crime together and protect ourselves against fakes. Like him, who says you're not the fake.
Dude, you're literally missing an arm.
You are smart kids. You're smart. Buy smart.
One of my all-time favorite games growing up was Guess Who, where you had to pick a character from one of the board and ask yes or no questions to figure out who the other person had. So why not do it but with celebrities? I have chosen a handful of celebrities, so let's see if anyone knows who I'm thinking of. The cast will step by the green screen one by one, and they'll ask 3 questions about a celebrity before stepping off. Asking "is it" counts as a question, but asking if a question has already been asked is allowed. May the best guesser win. So we're gonna start with Nick.
I'm nervous, darling.
You got this.
Okay, so I just start with 3.
3 questions, go ahead.
Okay. Am I a man?
No.
Am I a woman?
Yes.
Am I an actress?
No.
Hey Des, it's great to be here. Back on the Blurb. Am I a singer?
Yes.
Am I a pop singer?
Yes.
Have I been on tour in the last 6 months?
Yes.
Do I have red hair?
Yes.
Am I Chapel Roan?
Yes, you are.
Hey, let's go.
No, because I knew it was Chapel Road, and you got it right as I. Okay. All right. So we're moving on to the next person.
Yes, we're moving on to the next person.
All right. Am I a man?
Yes.
Am I a singer?
No.
Am I an actor?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I over 30?
No, you're not.
Am I white?
Yes.
Well, what? Narrows it down. Wait. Have I been in a movie in the last year?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
That doesn't help.
I know who it is.
Here we go. Am I a man?
Yes, that was already asked.
Am I an actor?
Doing great, Peter.
Sorry, I can't.
There.
Or am I a singer? Or am I a singer? Cause.
No.
Ah.
Oh God. Okay, so it's an actor who's white and has been in a movie in the past year. Oh, good Lord.
apparently.
What would am I in Marvel?
Yes.
Oh.
Am I Tom Holland?
Yes.
Yup.
Have you been in a movie in the last year? I think so.
He cooked.
Good stuff, Nick.
Am I a man?
Yes.
Am I an actor?
Yes.
Oh man. Have I been in the movie in a movie in the last year?
Yes, you have.
Okay.
Am I in a Marvel project?
No.
Okay, that eliminates a lot of people. Am I a singer?
No.
Do I have long hair?
No.
Okay.
Male actor that has been signed in the past year. All right. Have I been in anything DC related?
No.
Ah.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Shoot. I'm gonna just ask simple questions. Do I wear glasses?
I'm like suddenly like blanking. No.
No, at this point I'm just going because
No.
this is the category. Okay.
I don't think so.
Do I have brown hair?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, brown hair, actor, male, movie in the last year. Am I Pedro Pascal?
Yes.
Let's go!
Whoa! Look at him. Alrighty. Am I a man?
No.
Am I an actor?
Yes.
What colors is my hair color? Brown.
Yes.
Not a man, so I'm not even gonna ask that. It's a waste of a question. Okay, so woman actor with brown hair. Was I in a project in the last year?
Yes.
Am I in my 20s?
Yes.
Good Lord. Was I in a Marvel movie?
No.
Okay.
Wait, yes. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Yes. I apologize.
I'm actually out. But we'll run with it. I was gonna say, am I in a good Marvel movie? No. Am I in like a? Has it been like a? Am I in a notable like top 10 movie this year?
Yes.
Oh gosh, and it's Marvel. Is it Marvel?
No, not this movie.
Gosh, is it Oh gosh, is it? I don't know. I was gonna say Daisy Edgar Jones. I don't even think that's a name. It's not, is it? Yeah, we'll run with it.
That's a person. Yeah, twisters.
Twisters, okay. That's what I thought.
Am I also a singer?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So she's been in a movie. She, is the movie like? Does she sing in the movie?
No.
Okay. Is it a book adaptation?
I don't think so.
Okay. In some movies. Thank you, evil CG.
Is it Lady Gaga?
No.
Okay.
I was gonna say if you
Oh yeah, I want to get that out the way. All right.
She wasn't in Marvel.
Also a singer, but she didn't sing in the movie. Ah.
I don't know who.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think. She's in a movie in the past, what have you.
A singer who's been in a Marvel movie.
I'm gonna just start naming singers. Sabrina Carpenter?
No.
Olivia Rodrigo?
No.
Fair enough.
Singer in a Marvel movie. Hold on.
I can give a hint if needed.
Do I lose points for the hint?
No.
Okay, I'll take
Is there
it.
points? Is there just kind of
I don't know, man. Wait, what's the hint?
She was a Disney star.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, am I stupid?
It's probably.
Okay. Was she? Dang it, we already asked that. Oh my god.
If you can't think of any questions, it's okay. You can move on to the next person.
Fruit Loops.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it Zendaya?
Yes.
Oh! I thought you said she was blonde.
No.
No?
No.
Rocco and I were gonna guess China and McLean.
And that's all we have from the blurb tonight for you. Be sure to follow on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel, BSC The Blurb, to see more of our beautiful faces and to get more of the celebrity by tuning back to Tuesday, December 5th at 8 p.m. for our season finale, Hollywood at Kent. Have a great night, Portage County, and a great Thanksgiving.
Solo stage where the player spends most of it being hunted down by Infinite. The weapon that performed the best here was the Drill Wispen. Its ability to...
He finally is like, I get it now. I get it. I have worth because I'm me. Yeah, and I really liked it a lot. Like, I'm not...
What are you staring at? How do you know it's me? No.
How's your hair? Is it pretty?
Daddy.
It's pretty.
Maybe honestly,
How can you hate Star Wars?
Kung Fu Panda.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Here for a late night walk.
Yes.
Night walks
Yes.
around
Oh my
campus.
gosh.
Not
I
bad.
always, you know, like the swing.
Student center.
What?
Wait, care, you mean like healthcare?
Cares Center.
Student center.
Where you can get support.
Hey, did you know that 2.4 million loving cats and dogs in shelters and rescues need our help to find a home? Go to theshelterpetproject.org and search your local shelters and rescues. Go for a cuddle with your next best friend. Adopt.
Brush, brushy, brush, brushy, brush, brush your teeth. Every